I gave my childhood best friend one strict condition when I let him crash in my guest house rent-free to get back on his feet, and he didn't take it seriously. The first time he crossed the line, I let it slide. 5 months ago, he temporarily moved his girlfriend and her 2 chaotic dogs in while I was swamped with work, resulting in chewed up baseboards and a massive spike in my utility bills. We had a massive blowout over it. When I confronted him, he pulled the classic victim card, crying and saying he was just trying to help her out of a bad situation and thought I'd be cool with it since we were bros. I told him straight up, if he ever pulled a stunt like that behind my back again, he was out of my guest house and out of my life completely. He swore he understood, and I believed him because we go way back. We moved past it, but the trust was permanently fractured. I thought the warning had finally stuck, but last weekend, I flew to Denver for a 3-day family wedding. On Saturday night, my neighbor texted me asking if I was shooting a commercial because there were massive floodlights glaring into their bedroom windows and vans parked all over my lawn. I immediately checked my exterior security cameras, but the Wi-Fi router had mysteriously been disconnected. Luckily, I had a backup cellular trail cam hidden in the backyard trees that he didn't know about. I pulled up the live feed and my jaw dropped. He hadn't just snuck his girlfriend back in. He had leased my entire property to a sketchy amateur film crew for a multi-day music video shoot to make quick cash, while he was comfortably chilling at a luxury hotel downtown. I called him immediately. He answered all cheerful like we were just catching up. I asked him why there was a 15-person production crew currently trampling my custom landscaping and blasting bass through my neighborhood. Dead silence. Then he started stuttering, saying he just needed extra money to pay off his truck loan, and that the crew promised to be super respectful. I asked him if he remembered our conversation from 5 months ago. He got defensive, saying this was different because nobody was actually living there, and that I was being overly dramatic about a harmless creative project. I told him the only thing dramatic was going to be his eviction notice. I called the cops to report a noise violation and trespassing, had the entire crew escorted off the property, and disabled his gate access remotely. He started blowing up my phone immediately, begging me not to leave him homeless over a misunderstanding. I told him it wasn't a misunderstanding, it was a calculated breach of trust. I hung up. 2 days later, a mutual friend called, saying he was just desperate for cash, and that I was being way too harsh by throwing my oldest friend out on the street. I told him that someone illegally turning my property into a commercial set wasn't my problem to fix. My backyard is peaceful now. He left a 3-minute sobbing voicemail last night begging for a second chance. I deleted it without listening.